am so sorry that I did not post on Wednesday. I kind of got just busy, caught up with life. I did get engaged. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't have a ring. I actually had to send my ring back to the company that we originally got it from, Olive and Ave, because we are still within the 90-day warranty and it needed to be resized. But we were actually literally like on day 80 when he proposed out of the 90-day warranty, so we had to ship it right back to them so it could be resized for free. So that's why I don't have a ring on my finger, but I promise you he proposed, but hopefully it will come by December. Today's video though is going to be all about my debt so far, my debt confession update for October and November 2022. Now we are almost through with November. It's November 17th when I'm filming this. I am done making all extra debt payments in the month of November, so that is why I feel comfortable filming this and putting this out there right now. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about my debts. Alrighty, so for my debt confession update, we will be going through Google Sheets and a little bit of YNAB, but let's talk about where we last left off. So last update, I talked about what progress I had made for August and September 2022. So by the end of September 2022, I was down to $66,182.76 in debt. And right now, with student loan forbearance still going on until the end of 2022, I'm not making any payments towards my student loans. I'm solely focusing on my car. I am starting to build up a little bit of reserves, so when student loans are going back into repayment, I do have money to put on auto pay. But that's why you just don't see the balance going down for either of my student loans, because I'm just not putting any payments towards them. But for my car loan, I'm definitely pushing as much money as I can get there. With my car loan specifically, we've gone from the initial amount of $46,593.09 down to $44,945.79 in August 2022. And then I did a huge payment in September to bring me down to $25,182.76. I'm very happy to say that in October and November 2022, my payments have gotten me below the 20K threshold for my car loan. So let's talk about the payments I made in October and November 2022. So here is my car summary page. This is just where I keep track of all the different payments I've made. You can see that in October, I made 2 payments. So my first payment was this initial loan payment, my minimum payment of $718.83. Then I made an even bigger payment, an extra payment to debt of $2,400. So by the end of October, I was down to $22,156.32 on my car. Then November 2022 comes around and I make my first minimum payment to my car. I just decided, okay, who cares if it's $718.83 minimum payment? Let's just round it up to $720. So that's why you see the $720 here, because at the end of the day, very far ahead on my car loan. So it literally says I don't have to make a payment until 2025. So, the minimum payment is it's irrelevant to me because I am trying to pay it off so quickly. So, I just always start off the month, every single month, with my minimum car payment, or, it rounded up to $720. And then I made 2 extra payments to debt. This first one was $1,300. And then the next payment I made was for $1,945.26. So this first payment here of $1,300, this is a result of actually dispersing out my emergency fund. So if you watch one of my previous YNAB videos, I actually took half of my emergency fund to get a month ahead in YNAB, and then anything that was remaining went towards this extra car loan payment. And then this $1,945.26 is extra money I was able to obtain to put towards my car based on my last paycheck plus some extra income I earned from my blog. And so once I had, distributed out all the money from my paycheck as I wanted to start funding January 2023, I was able to set aside, this $1,900 towards my car loan. So that, is a great feeling and a great privilege to be able to put the amount of money towards my car loan. And I'm very happy about the progress. There are definitely times when I'm thinking about my debts, thinking about my car, and I won't lie, I do have regrets around my car purchase. I definitely didn't go in as an educated buyer, but I'm very happy that I have buckled down on my loan. I have made the strides that I've needed to do to get this car paid off as quickly as possible. I am still aiming to get it paid off by May 2023. And I know here it basically says here I wouldn't be able to get it paid off till like June or July of 2023. But honestly, if I'm looking here at this, let's just say I get to May and I have this, $2,500 balance left on my car, I definitely would just throw my emergency fund at this, because I see my car as something that needs to be paid off fairly quickly based on the interest rate of 7.59%. And that's such a high interest rate for a car that I feel like it would be just smart to just get the car paid off completely and get cash flow back into my budget so I can use that money towards my student loans and try to get those student loans paid off as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and talk about, again, like where I'm at for my current loan balance. So I'm gonna unhide some columns. Alrighty, so again, by the end of October, I had $22,156.32 left to go on my car loan. And now I'm below $20,000. I have $18,328.93 left to go on my car loan, which I'm super excited about. I really, really want to get this paid off by May 2023. That is such a huge goal of mine. And honestly, that would mean that I'm paying my car off in under a year. I put money that I would have put towards a house down payment on my car. I put the money that I had already accumulated for my student loans towards my car because, again, with such the high interest rate on my car, I do feel the urgency to pay this off as quickly as possible because my student loans, they are important, don't get me wrong, but knowing and going through this experience with my car is way scarier than my student loans at this point. Like, I feel like if I can accomplish paying off this car, I can pay off my student loans, no problem. Like, is it gonna be still a long road? Yes, but it's not gonna be as heavy as a burden because I've already went through this experience with my car. But let's go ahead and just talk about briefly what I have accumulated for my student loans. So now we're in YNAB, and in November 2022, I have decided to put money towards my student loans. Now, I am on a graduated payment plan just so that the payments can be pretty low as I continue to pay off my car, and I can really chuck a lot more money towards my car than being on the standard student loan payment plan and having to pay, double or triple of what my minimum payment is on the graduated payment plan. However, of course, once I get my car paid off, I am basically snowballing what I would have put towards my car, towards my student loans, so I can get my student loans taken care of as quickly as possible. But yeah, so I started funding my student loans in November 2022, and I'm just putting the minimum amount. So for one of my student loans, my minimum payment is $128.59. And then the second one is $121.65. And that's about $250.54 in total. And then, you know, as I'm funding into December in January 2023, you know, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a nest egg of money that I can use towards my student loans. So right now, like if I just forgot about, you know, months and stuff like that, if we're just looking at January 2023, when I am going to start making payments on my student loans, then at this point, I have $385.77 to go towards my first student loan, and then I have $362.99 to go towards my second student loan. So my plan is that once student loan repayment restarts, I'm gonna just put myself on auto pay, have my loan service provider just take that money out, and again, focus all of my energy towards my car loan, get my car loan paid off, and as soon as my car loan is paid off, I'm gonna start heading right at my student loans, attacking them as viciously as possible. Alrighty, so that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!